what human rights is. You can testify to this, you live in Germany. It would be so wrong that if I come to Germany, if I go to America, London, I get treated like a normal citizen, even for anything. And then in my own country, I am reduced to an animal. And in this era, if somebody can boldly come out and presume or conclude that somebody is actually guilty without a police, even police cannot even say you are guilty. It's only the courts. And then the person, and if we're going to allow them to blatantly say to the police that if you release the suspect, your hand on bail.
Hello everyone, welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke.
The truth be told, Nigeria is getting into a kangaroo.
Yomi Fabiyi on the
it will affect you, it will affect me,
child molestation case.
And it is the worst brutality we can have actually experience.
That's true, sir.
And if truly we want, I don't know why other person choose to act that way, but when you look at the whole scenario, you're trying to make the unnecessary, the abnormal become normality. Yeah. And I have always told that whoever that gets to listen, if truly you are interested in bringing to form what happened 7 years ago, if they have told the police have, there is no way you can link it up without committing crime.
That's right.
And at the end of the day, if truly you have a CCTV doesn't come through to the head where you're seated, CCTV are always hung on the edge of anywhere. Nobody will hang a CCTV where you can easily see or when it will come to your head. So CCTV or no CCTV is bullshit. Secondly, if truly what you wanted to have is evidence to link the past event, you already have a person recorded on CCTV. So why torturing? Why obtaining statements with under duress?
When you are not in the law.
Even the law officer should not do that.
They don't have the right. They don't have the right. That's true. They don't.
And people do not understand this. That we're not interested in believing or not believing. We're interested in you showing facts. If it happened 7 years ago, and you were not around, or you were negligent, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Must you commit crime before you can prove what's up to corroborate it this time? It's because people play by emotions. They see everybody as animals that they can treat anyhow. That is why
they are really playing by emotions. I can see their comment there, really.
And that is why they think until they break the law, they mess up before they can actually bring proof. They want me to believe them with no name. I'm not a nuisance. The law is not foolish. And if we allow this issue of setup to come up, anybody who knows, probably a lady see your phone and find out that you're dating somebody else or you're in love with somebody else, they will quickly set up a camera with your friends.
Hello, Yomi, it's not about setup alone. Oh God. You're doing good thing, but don't bring setup.
It is.
And that should not be allowed in a society where the rights of other people should be respected.
That's true, sir. That's true.
Trap without official approval is a criminal offense.
It is, yeah. No, the thing is,
it can work for you. It can work for you if the law is not aware. It can work for you if you're not proceeding to get justice with it. But the moment you take it to court and you want somebody to be punished with such trap, then it's normally. And another thing that we have to look out for, which people a lot of people are not saying, on my own personal opinion, if you're trying to portray somebody to us as a pedophile, you and I know that a pedophile will only be attracted to little children. Children that are so innocent that they can toss around.
Yes, sir.
So how will somebody who is so much you claim he's a pedophile, we now see a grown-up adult that can easily scream, stab, eat, or do anything.
Yomi, that girl, if that girl is 14, Baba Ijesha is a pedophile. If she's really 14.
He's escorting a total stranger. Any year on the telephone. Okay, CCTV guy. CCTV guy. Show me someone post up. It is clear that this person won't join Coco Paco. I can say, what's the name Coco Paco? Then. But to nail him, they call the person a minor. I will even accept that. When I work with minor, work with a junior, but we never basically sit one.
That's true. That's true.
Then let's wait for justice to prevail.
Yes, sir.
Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n lọ threatening, tí wọ́n sọ fún ọlọ́pàá ní broad daylight that if you release somebody on bail, we will kill. If the police refuse to do the right thing, àjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí threatening àwọn afẹ́kúbá làwọn ṣeré. Then they're going to walk anybody, but we will not commit sin like them. We will not commit offense. But
yes, sir. My point is in all these old issues.
There is lockdown, sir.
I'm following your write-up on your page. I've not seen anywhere where you said the culprits, I mean the Baba Ijesha, shouldn't go unpunished. But the fact still remains. I don't live in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria often. I was still in Nigeria 2 or 3 weeks ago. But the point is, if this thing happened here in Germany, Princess or whoever or Yabo will be rotting in jail. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be there. They're going to serve the same jail term as Baba Ijesha, but at least they're just going to teach them some kind of lesson. You don't let an underage go through that trauma. You claim she's gone again for the second time for the sake of searching for evidence. Secondly, my second point is, okay, now, Yabo Joe, I have a picture we have, which I started like some 14 years ago in London. But the point is, you can't be saying it's a bailable offense, but if they release him, you're going to put him back there. Now everybody's saying, you are getting the Dino Melaye, you are getting this. This is the power we're talking about, that you are taking power, you are taking the law into your hand because you know people. Because you know people in high places and you say, okay,
we'll remind everybody there that she is not the law. The cocoa of the matter is this, my brother.
Yes, sir.
It's so unfortunate that she put herself in such a precarious situation. The truth of the matter is this. Torture of Baba Ijesha. I can say, yes, over 4 to 5 men pounded on him. That's one Jawale. He said he was in shock, like, what is going on? He was just fighting for his life. And by the time they made him, like, calm down, you were telling him, and they brought out this, whatever recording they had, and they showed him. That was when it knew.
They were even refusing to show those people's face. What about if they have gun in their hands? They were not showing their face. Yeah.
But the assault. But see over the court. See over play. What's about CCTV? So it was shown.
They will always bribe their way. They will bribe their way out.
Baba. They have more. Àwọn alágbára tó ti dìde. Are you with me? Because, to be honest with you, I have always tell people, I said, social media is good. But unfortunately, kò sáàjẹ monetary team. Gbogbo àwọn àjẹ́, wọ́n ti parapọ̀, wọ́n ti bọ́ sórí social media. Ṣé ìbádùn mi?
Yes, sir.
Wọ́n ti parapọ̀ orí social media lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Tó bá ti rí pé wọ́n ti fẹ́ bring èèyàn kan down, wọ́n kàn máa parapọ̀ ní, fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ni ẹ ṣẹ̀kùṣẹ̀. And the excuse, àwọn gan ló ń fún àwọn politician láyè láti sọ pé they should start censoring social media.
That's true.
If you are not informed offline, whatever you will contribute online will be so horrible. I have said it over and over. I said, spend more time in the library than on social media. Because library can be online or offline. Because at the end of the day, to make a ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 7 years. The first year she did the first corroborate pẹ̀lú set up play. Ṣé let it capture pé ó ṣe nǹkan tó jọmọ ní inú CCTV. Why not just use that and then go to the police?
Court of law. Yeah, exactly.
Why did you start torturing? Why did you start confession demand by Oni Kokoshi Peru? And you are saying,
yes, sir.
It has to do with it. Why are you not taking the question of confession under such duress? If anybody does that to any citizen, it is a serious crime.
That's true.
That is one of the biggest police brutality ever. Nobody should be need evaluating evidence. Hold it and then confront him by calling the police and saying, you did this matter, I needed to submit to, I needed to believe. But the cocoa of the matter is this. Never freedom. So that's already or when the issue when actually know how long when you want yourself 7 days.
That's true.
The picture they were painting, confession the man did not say I rape. Also, he needed to save his life. He said, well, you should go to court and face that one.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
yes,
the man needed to fight for his life. When you saw me go, it's me home, but time here. What is by it's me, what is no me back. The video is the princess.
Wow.
And CCTV,
that's true.
you must present that evidence. Full video in court of law. Èmi ò béèrè láti lẹ̀. Ọlọ́dẹ nínú mi pé mi ò béèrè fídíò, mi ò ní ẹ sẹ́ndì fídíò sí mi. Ohun tẹ́mi sọ, òyìnbó yẹn la ṣìgbọ́. Ohun tẹ́mi sọ ni wípé ká ní fídíò tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn ti wà leaked online, it is released online.
Yes,
tí mo rí, tí mi ò lè condemn nǹkan tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣe. Tàbí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà fún ẹ jẹ́wọ́ specifically fún un ṣe. Tí mi ò lè tún wá ṣe kí ni condemn ẹ̀. Or he went to trial and we all could know the process. Kọ́tọ́ lè dálé mi, wọ́n lè dálé mi pé you are guilty. Tí mi ò lè tún sọ̀rọ̀. Then I can be condemned.
You can be
crucified.
Yeah, that's true.
You have an NGO, Break the Silence Foundation, and you could not break your silence. Don't tell me something you anybody from Alania. Before this young woman picked on me, lie share, lie rope, on them, consignment. Nobody, I'm paying your wallet. Check for me.
Yes, sir.
I'm paying your wallet. Check for me. I'm paying your wallet.
Yes, sir.
You walk away. How do you want to drag somebody on the ground and your own body too will not touch the ground?
That's not possible.
And I give this person a benefit of what therefore your affair. We'll see what anybody will know get on social media. You talk about anybody control it.
That's true.
Check this me. But Kuku baby, Olamamuwa. Timba Benasi, a teacher in Kuba, is about shit away. Be it for the Lavoya for me 200,000. What they call them. Or sit. One tickets from Tierra business for that economist or the most economic class. That's for your fellowship.
You're working at.
Kimberly Monori, Mushalbarika Yellow, Mushapako Yellow. Show money to my baby.
That's even childish.
When I travel, I shot the barrier to the glory of God. Within this imbroglio,
a lot of blessings. Even on election birthday, we saw the comment. We saw people commenting. Abi,
and Mary.
Mary, okay now.
Baba,
they allow our country to one. Allow our country to ban the more. What the ban more? Emma, sorry, Lord.
They want to kind of pull my band here. None of us is ever supporting what Baba Ijesha has been accused of. Nothing on the mental problem. Oh, Baba Kenya, over Akenya, over Labe. Everybody would know that with the picture they later see. But this is a very grown-up woman. She's a very young lady, very grown-up teenager.
But everybody is saying that video, that picture is not right. Only God knows the truth.
And at the end of the day, because the mama was saying, oh, that's true. Does he look, where is the rape evidence? Molestation, I'm concerned. And molestation, you're doing, when you make whoever you look, I'm any 14 more. That's true. Okay, there is a molestation. Take out that way, or let me near. With the Pacona, the Obota, with the Mobashiri Wella, who molested the baby, Kobe, only parts in Ofi, the only one. Then. And do that. Yes, sir. Now, put that aside. Go and face the law. Whatever the law says about it, just go and fight for your rights. But he's a senior colleague. If there is anything I owe this man as a human being, and number one, I owe him my silence until there is a clear-cut fact and evidence. And then I owe him a visit to hear from his own side. Because I have an NGO, I believe in supporting whoever is mine. He don't condemn it. That's true, sir. I must fight for the industry. No matter how horrible it is, no matter how sad I am about what he has done, I will never say he never did it. Or don't crucify him. Please, but I will still look at the implication. I have a question concerning the industry. I know you have like an association. Are they saying anything, concerning your own involvement in this whole issue? Is there anybody like trying to caution you, telling you not to say anything anymore, or they just left everybody to fight their fight and they just want the law to take caution me? Any president, sir? Anybody I want to be Baba. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. One, an actress will not say crucifying, and then I choose to say, let the law take its course. Yeah, that shouldn't be. The only time they can ask me to keep quiet is if I am speaking on behalf of the association, and I have not done that. Okay. We are all entities, and if we have an association, we're only coming together to protect our interests and our welfare. So if the association in time of crisis will run away from you, will not stand by you to ensure that you get fair trial, I can say, in as much they will not support what you have done, yes, sir. The onus for them to ensure that are you getting the kind of support you have will know our country. Not even when a common citizen is now playing God and is also playing the law. Let me be honest with you. The moment you start to play the law and you're trying to play God, you are already in serious danger. That's right. And there is no way they will ever paint. We are all human beings. We are all domesticated. Amama Sherawa on domestic issues. There is no way we won't. I just saying, Kò sẹ́sùn tí wọ́n ti fi kọ́ ló wà rí. Gbádùn mi. Kò sí nǹkan tí yóò rí. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó tó ń dùn èmi. I always tell those that care to listen. Rape is not an issue you will use as a tool of blackmail. You will be hunting genuine victims. Don't try it. Because apart from the fact that you'll be punished severely, to my end of a lot of people that you have taken for a fool are like, now that you use rape, and you're saying, and the person was able to stand still to fight and make it clear. Oh, I realized that you were trying to use rape as a blackmail. If I choose to talk as a genuine victim, would anybody believe me? No. But the ladies, the female, they will never pay attention to those that are hurting and using that particular canker as a tool of oppression. Yes, sir. And that is why we must protest peacefully on Wednesday. From 10 a.m., we are marching straight to Banti.
There is lockdown.
I don't care what's going to come ahead of us.
There is lockdown, sir.
They won't try that. They must allow us to express ourselves. It is not just about the ijesha. It is not just about the ijesha. It is to tell police, Nigerians, that the reason why you are being oppressed, one of the tools of oppression, is to allow the police to hold you indefinitely against your rights. Until Nigeria and the law enforcement start respecting the fundamental rights attached to bail, you begin to see the speedy development in our policing setup. They will now start looking for, you know what? Nigerians are getting wiser and getting enlightened. If you hold beyond 48 hours, if you want to hold any citizen more than 48 hours, you must go to the courts and obtain approval. That's true. And there are some cases, there is nothing like somebody wrote a petition and you are coming through. And they say, hey, you're under arrest. Who gave the order? Police does not have the power to arrest. The only time they can arrest is when you are caught in the middle of a crime or there is a distress call. If there is a 911 call or 199 call, that a crime is going on, come and see it. It's not that one politician or one babalagbara in 2021. America. Let it just take 3 weeks. Why should that be happening in Nigeria? So a lot of people don't know that if you keep quiet or you stay back, you are already inviting that on yourself. That's true, sir. So if a lady can go in front of a station and begin to act like the law, and did not just only act as the law, act and speak like God, and then went about to commit such a serious offense of threat to life, then we are in deep problem in this country. We don't have a police. And it is important that we tell them on that Wednesday, Ewobi, yes, sir. If you want to do policing, do policing. Selective justice, selective rule of law, selective. She must be the fellow child act protection. The fellow. And the real to evidence for it, to feel props. To allow abused. Yes, sir. And re-traumatized again. That's true. Do you know how many children that if they will allow this to go, how many children to one in hostels set up cameras there. So they will now ask a minor, submit your body to be raped again, to be molested again. The video even lasted more than 30 minutes. What is down when they come to work? What kind of video? And if I'm a foreigner, I'll be like, I'll be your court. Forensic Massimo, compared to the and two no share content. But if I get on the go, I'll be one. Come on, this son, don't show you. Go and do all of it. All that looking at Kura was saying,
our social media police and social media lawyer look what you know there to pay Lord Adura they pay law, a pay go by the
Baba, share Eric Mogaripo. Láti gbọ́ tí mo ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń ṣe bálabàla pẹ̀lú social media gbogbo orí. Ayé ẹ̀ ló máa gbẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí ajá bá ń gbọ́ ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ bẹ̀ ló máa gbọ́ o.
That's true.
Ẹni pé mi ò bọ́dà nígbà tó pé mo wá ní òótọ́.
That's true.
All the international community, they will ask questions. If you call him a rape apologist, he might fool him, right? American embassy, British, don't bring false information. You raise false alarm, and you come to talk to us the way you talk to your police in your country. If you try that with us and we get snap you, we will quickly come and say, yes, I'm here. Because they will ask you, can you speak?
They claim they have evidence. They use the evidence in the court of law. That's what we are saying. If Baba Ijesha is guilty, it should go down. But those people that plan it, I mean, Princess and those adults involved, they shouldn't go unpunished. That's the law of my own country.
Any adult, this person is a potential threat to a child.
Yes, sir.
The onus is on that adult to ensure that adult does not have access to the child.
To the child. You have to protect the child, not setting up.
No excuse.
No excuse.
There is no excuse like if this this person does not even know. 7 years ago, do you think because you said the girl was abused 7 years ago, you will not be asked questions? What were you doing? Where were you? If a child of 7 years was molested and abused, and you could not even see traces, and it took you 7, then you will know. You will ask questions on that one. One bit of veracity, one bit of how negative. So what led to the custody? Then the other one is because you don't even understand what caring for a child is. Understand? Then they will ask you.
What people? Let's Yomi talk now. Why did you hold your? I want you to move voice Yomi. Let him talk now. Let's hear his own opinion about the whole thing. It's getting more interesting. You know, my own advice to you, sir, don't go on Wednesday. Nigeria is on lockdown.
You're trying to tell them to respect a suspect means you are supporting the crime. They can sit that to their lives. And it's just gibberish on social media. And it's beginning to look like, what kind of society? Who are these people? But unfortunately, it's so horrible, it's horrible and pathetic. More crimes, and more people will be nabbed, and before you know it, justice will start calling more. And to And then don't know from about time. Daddy wa Orujo Wednesday yẹn ẹ ṣeré jáde kárí Ọlọ́run kan ní ọ̀pọ̀.
But Wednesday, we don't think it's going to be possible because, you know, there's lockdown.
Basically, Nigerians, I'm going to appeal to you. Go and understand more about human rights. Be a human rights activist. Kò ní láti bring the human rights activists down. Ojú ọ̀hún lẹ́yìn pọ̀. Má dá ìkọ̀ra wọn. Òun ni ẹgbẹ̀rún ìgbà kọ́ mi yẹn. That is me with the former ambassador of the United States of America Embassy in Lagos. And at the end of the day, I am doing all I can to promote the frontier of human rights. I choose human rights because I know it's the most difficult NGO. Because you will be misunderstood, at the point to be hated, and oppressors sometimes, they will still want you to is that they want to silence you or to actually take your life so that you can keep quiet. And at the end of the day, you need to stand by what is right. Don't be rushing for people to like you. Good evening, madam. Gbogbo àwọn tí jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti rò pé ẹ bá láwọn kan inú wọn máa ń dùn yín ká bá ti lọ comment section wọ́n ṣe ń pè fún báyìí wọ́n bẹ̀ ìwú báyìí. The court that I have, the most important courtroom that I have is here in my conscience. My conscience is my policeman and is my courtroom. Tí n bá ṣe lẹ́nu olúwa ọkọ̀ dá mi lẹ́jọ́ wọ́n lọ pé ẹ̀rí ọkọ̀ mi ló fi lé ìran bí mo ṣe rere àbí mo ṣe kúrò. And it is because majority are opportune to walk or to be known. It will be a total serious melee if you don't try to equip yourself mentally. Ọ̀tọ̀nìkì yàn lajú, ọ̀tọ̀nìkì yàn gbajúmọ̀, ọ̀tọ̀nìkì yàn ní ìmọ̀. Tó o bá ní ìmọ̀, tí o ní òye tó tẹ̀ gbajúmọ̀, you will be obviously ingesting cold swallow. My first political appointment was in 2000. I was personal assistant and senior special assistant to a state legislator. I had contributed my quota for a full term, and I returned fully back to the movie industry. I produced my first movie 16, 17 years ago. But in law, no, 2005. You know, PA. My PA started this. Oh, my stop the PA. I'm told I'm getting for me. Shut down. Shut down. What is she? What is call it? Must we come on social media to make a mess of ourselves? I have done nothing absolutely wrong other than advising the way somebody who respects the rights of other people will advise. Calm down and allow the rule of law to take its course. And this shouldn't be too much for me to say. And I did that with an open mind. Because and there is a camera, there is a confess to it's going to be like I can't be so judgy. I can't conclude immediately. And I know it's going to bring something terrible. I said, I need to warn Nigerians, they need to calm down. Allow the law to take its full course. But just because they are not interested in justice, they are interested in the fame that go with social media. They become I didn't say go and drop the video there. I sit around. They don't even consult lawyers. If truly what you want is justice, the moment your camera has captured the man with whatever he has done in the video, that is enough evidence. So what confession are you asking him to do again? By recording him and doing that under duress. When he begins to claim damages, but stage in Nigeria anybody can claim to kill anybody and then still go scot-free. Can threaten the police and go scot-free. Somebody in police custody. I want to know what's saying. And what is all the return against his fundamental rights. Releasing him on bail does not mean he's innocent. It's not a verdict that, okay, you know what? You're hereby discharged and acquitted. It's not. And as a human rights ambassador, I would never say, I would never be stupid enough to say it should be there because I am emotional. And if you're going to be using the same law, the same child protection law of Lagos State, it must start because when the case begins in court, I want to talk, bring me as a witness. And I just want my board and then the alcohol by put me in that box, I need to talk. Not in this state. Because the moment we allow this abnormality to become a new normal in this country, all the children in hostels, in homes, profs. How can you tell a child to submit your body to be raped, to be molested because as an adult, they have more the right on evidence. Who approved that with you? Because even the police that will even try to say they want to settle, they won't be settling up for a crime that has happened 7 years ago. They would rather place the person on surveillance and tell you, you know what? Let's keep seeing who can bug him. We can see he's talking with a minor. And then we can nail it. But to ask a child to follow, anything could go wrong. And only somebody who is not thinking well would assume that pedophiles don't go for grown-up people. So don't even play the card of pedophile. That is the picture they want to paint the young man. If this is a courtroom, pedophiles will only look for children that are innocent.
But they said this child is 14 years until proven.
Get attracted to a child. And the same way, where is the correlation?
But 14 is still a child, Yomi.
How can you conclude he wants to have sex?
Oh no, darling. 14 is still a child. Yomi Fabiyi, please, 14 is still a child if you don't know what you're saying. 14 is a child. Check your voice, skinny. We can't hear you again, Yomi. Yomi, 14 is a child, oh. Haba. Check the voice of your device. We can't hear you. 14 is a child. Let's tap on IG that we can't hear you, Yomi. We can't hear anything you're saying. Honestly, I'm a point for human rights, but Yomi, this thing you're saying is not even making sense at all. If you're saying that child people are claiming is 14, we cannot say it now. Nobody can really say anything about it. You're doing a great job because you want justice to prevail. But then claiming that child is 24, whatever, is not 14, we don't know. And sorry, we can't hear anything from you again. Your video is bad. Hey, Yomi, check your video, Jerry. It's not, we can't hear anything. Hey, people on Instagram, please tell him that we can't hear anything again. No. Yomi, people are not hearing again. Everybody is saying it. You can't hear. He doesn't even, read his comments. Sorry, everybody on FB. It's from Yomi's side. We can't hear anything from him. But what he's trying to say is that, that child is not 20, is not 14. She's more than 14. But how can we, confirm that if the court has not confirmed it? We can't all be speculating on the internet. Yeah, I mean, nobody is hearing what you're saying now. You're just talking to yourself. Abba, we can't hear you. Everybody's saying we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Yomi Fabiyi. Human rights activist Yomi Fabiyi online talking about the issue of Baba Ijesha rape case. He's saying, that child is more than 14 years and there are a lot of things that we don't know that's going on behind camera. But the thing is even not even about that now. Why I'm worried about that is he said everybody should come out on Wednesday. Yomi, let everybody know that Nigeria is on lockdown from tomorrow. If you don't know, from tomorrow Nigeria is on lockdown. The lockdown I don't understand. I don't understand why the lockdown is on, because COVID is not in Nigeria as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, it's more like it's here. So locking down now in Nigeria, we don't understand. So you might not be able to make it on Wednesday. I'm just saying, anyways. Wow, we are just like, we don't know what you're saying. Can people tell Yomi that we can't hear anything, Yomi? We can't hear anything. Oh, well. Does he know he's just talking to himself? Anyways, Ajoke doesn't really come out like this. It's just late. And I'll say, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. It's just to give you a little thing about what he's saying. But I don't think Yomi knows that Nigeria is on lockdown from tomorrow. like we said, we don't understand, why they are locking down Nigeria again from tomorrow. So Yomi is still on Instagram, but I'm going to put it off because we can't hear anything he's saying, and everybody is just giving out to him. Now, what are you saying? So well, what he has been saying is that yeah, they are making. Adeola Bangboshe, can you imagine? They want to lock down from tomorrow. I can't believe it. Locking down from tomorrow. We don't understand, though, my darling sister. So, anyways, Yomi is still on Instagram, but nobody can hear what he's saying. But I think he's just trying to, fight. He said he's a human rights fighter, he's a human rights activist, and he wants to make everything right. Baba Ijesha should be arraigned in court, but the court is not in, because the courts, they are all, I think, the court is in the. I'm not here. No, I'm about to sleep. They are on strike, and everywhere is locked up, and so he feels that why are they holding Baba Ijesha in custody when it's a bailable offense? He feels it's because of social media ranting, and that's why he's speaking out. I understand his own perspective too. Everybody deserves to be heard, but then as a mother, it's hard for me to even say anything really. But so that's his own point. But please let him know that Nigeria is in lockdown from tomorrow. Why they are locking Nigeria down, I don't know. I've written it out there. Somebody said, Adekunle Muitala said, we need proof from the princess to show us our age, our birth age. Everything is still going to be looked into when they go to court. It's not just going to be like that. Believe me. Nobody can prove any age that she is not. They are going to look into it. You understand? They are going to look at her age. It's still talking. It's still talking. But his voice is bad. He's really trying so much, to see that he speaks about it, but can you hear him? I don't know if we can still hear him.
want everybody's right to be respected. But balance of human rights, and you are twisting it and you're calling rape apology for what Baba Ijesha. You have now 10,000 editions. Comment the problem. I don't know about you. So, for you, that what about me? You the middle of the book, I don't like Wole. I know that what I want to promotion that you send. David Beckham was a subject for the positive memorial city. Kind of because he kind of from about like a son. See, I shall go over the power on that over the power to okay. And I shall go over it. And you become surprised that the public, the British public, the who have not ever said, I only get because it's on spike. Are you going to hold him indefinitely for the short contract? A human being, a public figure, and you can actually grant it, with very right responsibility. I mean, you cannot do the presidential somebody follow the hell up. Can somebody know what to do?
We can't hear anything from Yomi. I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you still hear him? I can't hear him well. We can't even hear anything again. Anyways, yeah, I've tried to listen to him. You know, I know what he's trying to say. It's about justice. You know, prevailing and making sure they do the right thing. If it is molestation case, like he said, it should be a billable offense, but because of the half cry from the social media, I think the police are holding Baba Ijesha, and that's why he's crying out. But maybe people should let him know that the Nigerian government has brought out something today that they are locking down from tomorrow. And Nigeria is in total lockdown from tomorrow, and unfortunately there might be no rally as he claims that he's going to do. So anyways, you can follow him on Instagram. I can't do it again because there's no point. You said Yabo Ojo should be locked down. Oh, locked up treating to keep Baba Ijesha in public. I understand what you mean, Adekunle Muitala, but then everybody has their own point. I just wish, the Tampan, all the theater groups will come together and speak to these people. It's indeed a shame that, our industry, the theater industry, are putting themselves out there for people to judge them. They need to be talked to. They need to call them to order. I mean, it doesn't make sense anymore. Anyways, have fun. Good night, everybody. Bye.